So let's talk about that second outlier. And it was 2020, but the real story here is actually not 2020, but it's 2021. We're looking at the sales data set that covers 1992 through 2025, the fall of. And as we discovered in our last two videos, our two big outliers were December 1996, which we covered in our last video, and 2020. But what stood out to me when I was looking at this data was not just that 2020 was low, but how big the increase was after 2020. And there's a whole little story there, which we're going to dig into. So I wanted to find out more about that whole 2020 to 2021 timeline. And I asked the AI to just give me a few visualizations to highlight that time period right here. And it gave me all kinds of interesting graphs that really highlight the volatility of that time period. And the one, though, that stood out to me the most is when I asked how big was the increase from 2020 to 2021, the rebound. And it showed me this graph right here, which I find quite fascinating. So it shows that the rebound was 26.7%, the largest increase in the entire historical data set that we have here. And that's pretty exciting. Well, there's a blog that goes alongside this video, but people were indoors. They had to change their spending habits, and they chose to invest into toys and puzzles and experiences and play equipment and all kinds of things that get categorized still as toys. And it really impacted the toy sales data. Again, data can just give us numbers, but it can't tell us the story. The story comes from us, and tools like Query enable all of us to become storytellers with data. We can ask questions in natural language, dig deeper into the data, and then combined with our knowledge of this data set, craft stories that help us run our businesses better, tell stories that matter, that help us make decisions for our future. May there be great data insights in your future.